This call is now being recorded.
Hello there.
Well, hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now. we could do that for like an hour.
Yeah, we could.
Like, hey now.
Hey now. Hey now.
I wonder if people would enjoy that.
Probably not, but maybe.
You know what I do enjoy?
What?
Dr. Marijuana Pepsi.
Dr. Marijuana Pepsi.
That's a real person.
Yep.
That's her real name. It's a lady. She got a PhD in education, and people said, change your name. And she said, I will not change my name. My name is Marijuana Pepsi, and that's that.
I mean, it'd be interesting if, like, Pepsi came along and tried to, like, you know, do a thing with her, or do a thing on her.
Like a copyright or trademark infringement.
Yeah.
You, Mrs. Marijuana, you need to change your middle name. We already own the name Pepsi. That would be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird. I don't know. I'm still stuck on Bob Lazar.
That guy. Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. Lazar. No. It's Lazar. It's pronounced Lazar.
So I was wondering why he came up, and then I saw the Joe Rogan thing, and I'm like, oh, he watched the Joe Rogan thing interview with Bob Lazar, and that's why it came up.
Yeah.
I did not watch it.
No, I'm sure you didn't, but you don't watch a lot of Rogan, though.
No, that's true. I don't. But you know what? But I've heard that Rogan watches us.
I knew it.
I've just heard that. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's the rumor that Joe Rogan is a big fan of the V2V podcast.
I'm going with that.
This is episode 43, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's cool.
So we were thinking about this chop circle thing.
Oh, chop circles. Yes.
Yeah. Chop circle. And we're thinking, because I looked it up, there is no chopcircle.com or chopcircles.com.
Right.
And so we're thinking people could just post pics of, their horrendous, party antics of shaving people's beards into crop circles.
Ooh, that's fantastic. I bet as soon as we publish this podcast, that will be that domain will be unavailable because it's so great. Shopcircles.com.
Yeah. Post a shop circle.
Maybe we should register that immediately.
And then there would be, you could say you're chop circling on Urban Dictionary. Yeah, what's chop circling? Well, it's this. It's like Batmaning, but it's different.
What's Batmaning?
Batmaning is where you hang upside down from doors and ledges like Batman, and you just hang there. That's Batmaning. Yeah.
Do you say the thing when people walk by?
Yeah.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's great. So you hang there and wait for somebody to walk by, and then you say, I'm Batman.
Yeah. You just hang there like just hanging. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of funny. You
could do it like in a pantry or like a closet. So when people open the door,
you can do it anywhere. Yeah.
Right.
Do it on the side
of the
street. On the wall in the street. Yeah.
Sure. I think we should encourage people to do that. Do it.
Yeah, I think Batmaning is a healthy thing. I also think crop circling should become a thing. Chop circling, sorry, not crop circling.
Right. Well, crop circling.
That's already
that's old.
done.
That's old news.
Yeah,
right.
we don't care about that. That's boring, and we don't care.
I'm thinking about making a crop circle in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I there's a spot where I could crop circle in the backyard in the garden.
You should totally do that.
It would be a small version of a crop circle, but I think it would still look really cool.
Yeah.
And then I could
Why
pretend
not?
like I didn't know how it got there.
Right.
Very small aliens came down and made little crop circles in the backyard.
Yeah, exactly. They were looking for the sober. They were looking for the sobers.
The sobars. Oh, that reminds me too. So the idea of the sober bar has come back up again. Yes.
Oh, wow.
And we may have a line on an investor on doing that. Which is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
I guess there's a new sober bar in Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah. They serve a lot of, it's kind of these vinegar-based drinks.
Yeah.
They're called shrubs.
Yeah.
Which is actually an old thing. But they're very, kind of astringent and bracing.
Yeah.
So you kind of get the alcohol, like, drink effect without the alcohol. Right. So it's like, whoa, that's a drink.
Yeah, you get the alcohol face. Yeah.
Yeah, you still get the alcohol face, but without the alcohol. So, yeah, and then everyone's wide awake.
But also, I'm thinking there's enough sober people and there's enough people in AA to where this could be a thing, and where people would like to go hang out somewhere sober. You know, that isn't just a meeting place. That's a place where you can kind of sit and drink non-alcoholic drinks.
Right. It's
and get social.
There's a thing with, like, I guess it started kind of as a lot of these lifestyle trends do up in, like, Silicon Valley, where there are, like, a lot of, like, policies with companies are like, okay, we don't want you to drink. Right. That's not cool anymore. So instead, let's microdose on psychedelic mushrooms and LSD and drink I don't know, non-alcoholic stuff. Right. So, yeah. Right. So then, but that made me think, like, okay, this is like a stupid fad that's going nowhere. But then it popped up again. There's a big, like, New York Times article about sober bars and this and that. Yeah. So, all right, sure. And I guess millennials aren't drinking. Yeah. Yeah. Meh. But I still like the idea, just because it's an alternative to, it's a different kind of place to meet, and you can still, you can still be a total, predator, but like you're not, I guess in a bar, you go in there to try to pick up on the chicks or whatever, but they're all aware. so it's like, it's like they're like, oh, I see you coming, mister. There's no inebriation, so you can't, your usual tactics don't work. Right. Mr. Predator. We're immune to your usual tactics. That's right. Yeah, and they've even got someone who would want to be a bartender there. And serve, like, $20 root beers. Yeah. Sure. Why not? On my way.
Yeah, well, I had an interesting experience this weekend working catering. It was quite a learning experience, actually. Yeah. It's just, it's incredibly hectic. I don't know how our chef does it. Like, there's so many things that he's doing at once, and he has to figure out orders for, and it's just all so chaotic. But we pulled it off. We pulled it off on 2 days in a row.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool, and it all worked out.
So how many people were you serving?
The first day, so first of all, I want to say that I didn't serve. I was just, like, running. So I was moving stuff from his apartment down to the downstairs kitchen here in the clubhouse. And
Pearl.
Yeah, and then moving it from the Pearl, we drove to the place where the party was, and then I had to move all the stuff into there.
Gotcha.
And I think there was probably like 40 people. It was a small house in Playa, or sort of Inglewood, Playa area. Yeah. Right near Howard Hughes Way, whatever that is. And then the next day, they wanted to have another party, and Brady offered to do a 10-person party here. So, again, I was running stuff from his apartment down to the kitchen, and from the kitchen up to the barbecue area where we set up. You know?
All right. That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This guy ever need a DJ? Hey.
Possibly, but I don't know. Possibly. I'll let him know.
Sure. Yeah. We're looking to do that, to kind of branch out and do events and get the party started.
Yeah.
And then also have the middle of the party happen, and then the end of the party as well.
Wow.
Yeah, like a whole deal.
The entire shebang.
Yeah. What's a shebang? I was even know
wondering
what that
is. Too. It must
whole
be
shebang.
Like it must be like I don't know.
Can you have a partial shebang? I wonder. Like.
I mean.
Premature shebang.
A pre-shebang. Primo shebang.
Primo shebang.
Primo shebang.
Yeah. Promotional bang. A promotional bang.
That sounds rather... Yeah.
That sounds kind of porny.
Slightly adult.
Hey, before the main event, we're having a promotional bang.
Yeah, come down, fellas. Get your cocks out. Promotional bang.
So I'm going to interview an artist named Rowdy.
Yeah.
This week, who has some pretty cool artwork, and he's got a art exhibition at a big theater in Portland, Oregon, in the middle of July. So I'm going to talk to him, and he's going to talk about all the I don't know what he's going to talk about. Interesting things, I suppose, about what inspires him to create art, and then we're going to encourage people to buy tickets to his event, and then also buy his artwork.
Ah,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole shebang.
What would you call his style of art?
Well, it's pretty psychological and psychedelic. I would say, just like right off the bat, it's very it's interesting, colorful,
extremely vivid art. Yeah.
Yeah. So of course on the YouTube channel, there's going to be like a scrolling video of his artwork, and then showing him at work and stuff like that. So people can actually see it, because it's kind of hard to do an art podcast if you can't see it, because that's why would anybody listen to that? Hey, let's talk about artwork.
Okay.
And then you can't see it, though. We're just going to talk about it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
You can just imagine what it would look like, and then because in that case we could say it looks like anything, and people would just have to take your word for it and go, "Oh yeah, that sounds really great. I wish I could see it."
Right.
But you can't see it because we're just talking about it.
Right. Right. That would be so. Wah, wah, wah.
Maybe there's an audience for that. Hey, let's talk about art that you can't see. Maybe for blind people.
Maybe.
Blind people listen to podcasts.
Yeah,
right?
but how
then they don't have to look at it.
Right. I bet there's a big blind audience that listens to podcasts, actually.
We should talk to Stevie Wonder and see if he would promote it.
Yeah.
The art podcast where you can't see it.
Yes!
I think it's a great idea.
I mean, how many art exhibitions has Stevie Wonder gone to? Sure, he's gone to
I bet a lot. I
Yeah.
bet he's been to a lot, and he had some guy describing the artwork for him.
Yes. How would you describe something to a blind person, though?
Right, because they don't understand what colors are.
Right, and they couldn't, like, really get what a shape is either. Or, like, you know.
Right. I mean, I guess the shapes are, you can hold this ball. That's called round.
Right,
that's
right.
Like, that's called a globe.
Yeah,
and this,
yeah. Fair enough.
But, and then the colors would be like, here, touch this piece of ice. That's cold. That would be blue. Here,
Yeah.
Hey, Stevie, come here and touch this hot stove. That's red.
Huh.
Ow.
Ouch.
And then you record him saying ow, and then that's in a song.
I was thinking that you could do horrendous things to Stevie Wonder. Like, you could, like, build a house that's exactly the same as his inside, dimensionally, and, like, with all the same parts, and you could drive him to that house, and he wouldn't know the difference. And you could have him living, like, in like, fucking Palmdale when his house is, like, in Beverly Hills, you know? Well, that's
right, he wouldn't know.
No, he wouldn't know. You could do awful things to him.
I would encourage people not to do awful things to Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
But you could.
No.
You could.
Yeah, but
Let's not do that. We don't want to, because what's going to happen is someone's going to go, hey, I've got a bunch of extra money. I'm a millionaire. I'm going to build a house in Palmdale and install Stevie Wonder into that house and then open it up as an art exhibition.
Right.
We could make the front of the house glass so you could see into it. And you could just see Stevie Wonder like bumbling around inside the house thinking that he's in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, and he doesn't know. He just thinks
he has no idea. He has no idea.
He has no clue that there are like people walking by and watching him as an exhibition.
Right. And then you could have speakers set up inside the house where familiar voices of his friends and stuff would be like saying stuff, and he would think they were there.
Yeah.
But they're not there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're not there at all. But he would think like they're there.
Yeah.
Because he can't see. Because he can't see.
Or like you could get them in on it, and they could like come in and like call his name, like Stevie, and then run around and have him chase them, desperate for attention because he hasn't seen anyone in this house.
He hasn't seen anyone ever.
No. Oh yeah.
He's right. Like he's never seen. So he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what they look like. He doesn't even know what he looks like.
No, it's very true.
Huh. Wow. So, Stevie Wonder art exhibition. But then he wouldn't even be able to see that because he's blind and he's also part of the art exhibition.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
Huh.
I sometimes miss our mansion.
You miss what?
The mansion.
Oh yeah, I saw some pictures of the mansion the other day and I miss it. Yeah.
It was a good ride, man. It's a good home.
It was a lot of fun.
That was a great adventure. Yeah, I don't regret that at all. I think that was awesome.
No, it's too bad that Chloe Grace Moretz couldn't come with us because she was shooting a movie.
I know, she didn't want to get into the back and be your sex slave. I know. It's really unfortunate.
That's true. Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, but you were drugged up at the time, so that's okay. And I wasn't helping with that.
That's also true. Yeah. Hey, I have an idea. Let's promote the idea that Sky should be Chloe Grace Moretz double in movies.
Yes. Absolutely. She could totally double for her.
To give her a career.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I think that has legs.
Certainly
That could totally happen. Because they look a lot alike. Yeah.
Yeah, but are they the same height?
I don't know.
Pretty short. Sky's pretty short. Is Chloe short?
Good question. Yeah, who knows? Huh. Hey, how tall is Chloe Grace Moretz? Let's find out.
Hey.
Wow. Now, that's gonna fill up the comment section like crazy. People are just gonna be chiming in, hey, she's this tall, and then someone will say, I don't think so. I think she's a bit taller or shorter than that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So that'll be good. Wow. That should be a great new topic of conversation. How tall are you? Like, that would be like the whole focus of the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how tall or short people are.
Yeah. We could do that. Like, how tall? I saw Sylvester Stallone with Bridget Nielsen the other day. Like, back in the 80s. Like, some video. And, like, Bridget Nielsen was, like, at least half a foot taller than him. But I do think that she wasn't wearing heels. And I do think that he was wearing heels.
Right. So she's probably like a foot taller than he is.
Yeah, because I don't think that Sylvester Stallone is that tall. In fact, I think he's like 5'8" or 5'9".
Yeah, he's not a tall guy. Right.
Yeah, I think it was like a problem for him with casting and everything always. Because he's rather small, so you have to get a rather small person to be his girlfriend. You know, and rather small people to be his friends.
He has a whole selection of small people.
Yeah, they have to be smaller than him. They have to be smaller than him because he's the hero. That's why Paulie was so small.
Oh, interesting.
What? Small and bald and fat. Yeah.
That's really fascinating.
Yeah.
Small, bald, and fat.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. If there's a way to be, like physically, it's small, bald, and fat.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you look like a minion or something.
Or like the Penguin, or Danny DeVito or something, yeah. You could just
Danny DeVito is... Wow. Yeah, Danny DeVito meets that criteria. He's small, bald, and fat.
How tall is Danny DeVito, everyone?
Good question. Wow. So that's another great comment. It's comment bait, I guess. How tall is Danny DeVito?
Yeah, that's your answer.
I could look it up. You know what? In fact, I'll look it up. Because now I'm really curious how tall these people are. So we want to find out. We want to find out how tall Danny DeVito is. All right. So here we go. I'm getting on the supercomputer right now to look it up. He is 4'10".
Wow.
That's really short.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Danny DeVito is 4'10", and Stallone is okay. Sylvester Stallone is 5'10". So he's like not short. He's like an average height. He's a regular height kind of guy. But what about Bridget Nielsen? Because she made him look she made him look short.
Yeah.
She made him look midget. She's 6'1".
Wow.
So, all right. So that's quite a bit taller. So that's like, 3 or 4 inches taller. It's
not that big. It's not that significant, but I think it stands out.
Definitely, it would make a difference, like, as far as, like, standing next to each other and, like, as a couple, it looks awkward, I guess. But you know what? Hey, that's cool. All right, let's see how tall Chloe is. She's 5'4". So I think Sky's got a good chance because she's probably about the same height.
No, Sky's like 5'2" or something, probably.
I don't think it would matter that much. Yeah, I think it would be all right.
Yeah?
I think that would be cool. Yeah.
And
I think so. And she's 22, same age.
Okay.
She lives in Studio City.
Okay.
So now we just need to figure out a way to get Sky into, like, maybe trade. Like, Chloe could go to Texas and Sky could come out here, and it would be like the old switcheroo. Like, nobody would know.
I think Sky would be down for that.
I do too.
I think we should think it.
Totally. Like, there's no reason why that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
No, in fact, I think everybody would be like totally in on it. But yeah, I don't see any problems associated with doing that.
No.
I mean, it wouldn't be like a kidnapping. Everyone would give their consent.
Yeah.
Maybe except Chloe Grace Moretz. Like, we'd have to trick her in a way. Like, no, this is for a new role that you're researching. You're going to go live in a trailer in near Fort Worth, Texas, because you're going to be learning about this role and kind of inhabiting this person.
Mm.
I think she'd go for it. Because sometimes, with these acting roles, there's a lot of research that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, what would it be like to be a waitress in Texas?
I don't know. But
maybe
can I go with something that just pops up in my head that will take us somewhere else completely?
Of course. Please.
Lindsay Lohan was in a film called The Parent Trap, right?
That's right.
And that was a remake of a film that had Haley someone in it. I can't remember her name. But I know her son through her ex-husband.
Okay.
Haley,
that sounds complicated.
Wow. Okay. But anyway, going back to the Lindsay Lohan thing, and how we kind of talked about, like, how Pinocchio was creepy.
Oh, boy.
There was this other actress who auditioned for that role, and she didn't want to do it because it had that nude scene in it, which was kind of weird and uncomfortable and kind of strange.
Yeah.
And of course, Lindsay jumped right in and did that, even though she was like 10 or something.
She did a nude scene when she was 10. That's wrong.
It wasn't. I know, it was bad. It wasn't.
That's really bad.
It wasn't nude, but it was a Disney sort of suggestive nude.
That's horrible. Disney should not do that.
No, it was very bad.
It shouldn't do that at all.
No.
It's terrible.
Because there was something where, like, she had to... There was something where she loses her clothes or something, and she's...
Oh, no.
I
hate it when that happens.
I know, right?
You lose your clothes.
Right?
There was a movie when she purposefully lost her clothes, though, that she made several years later called The Canyons.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
She was pretty unclothed the entire time.
But was she drugged, too? That's another question.
Oh, you mean like as a real person? Was she drugged to perform the role?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can only speculate on that. My guess would be yes. My guess would be absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's other Lindsay Lohan news too.
Oh.
It's kind of sad.
Oh dear.
Okay, so she was rebuilding her life outside of the movie business, and opened up a beach club in Greece.
Oh yeah.
On Mykonos, on the island, and then MTV said, "Cool, we're going to do a reality TV show about you running your beach club called the Lohan Beach House."
Yeah.
And recently, I saw an article explaining that the beach house is closed and the show is canceled, and it just looks like there's like the L in Lohan like fell off, so it's just the Ohan Beach House now, and yeah, it's sad. I don't know what she's doing, but I would invite her to come see me and we can talk about her future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really would. I think I would enjoy that very much to help Lindsay, recreate her brand and, plan out her next move. I'm totally willing to do that actually for free too. Like,
I gotta tell you, I've trusted you before with your plans and I've survived, so she should do that. I will give a recommendation.
Thanks. So, Lindsay Lohan, if you're out there listening, because I know she does. I know she's a reluctant fan of the show.
Yeah.
She listens, but she doesn't really like to, but she can't help it. She's compelled to listen to the V2V podcast, even though oftentimes she doesn't like what we're saying.
Right.
So in this case, I would like to encourage her to contact me personally, and we can talk about her future with me as a couple.
Absolutely.
As her husband.
Yes.
Because I'll do. You know what? I'm going to just do it now. It's just a little weird, a little like unconventional, but I'm actually down on my knee right now.
Oh wow!
Clearing my throat. I'm opening up a box. You just have to visualize this. And there's a beautiful ring in the box, and so I want to present this ring to Lindsay Lohan and ask her if she will marry me right now.
Oh.
So, Lindsay Lohan, will you marry me?
Dun, 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 dun.
So we're just going to have to wait for her response, I guess.
Yeah.
Because she's not actually on the show, like, listening, because at this point, it's not published, but then when it gets published and people are listening to it, it will be published. So right now, it's published.
Yeah.
And people are listening to it, but just a minute ago, when I proposed, it wasn't up on YouTube or on Spotify yet, but now it is. So I'll say it again. Lindsay Lohan, will you marry me? So now it's real. Hashtag burning bush.
You're going to get it someday, Marcus. You're going to get it.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I mean, really, with all of the missteps that she's made and
that's
epic failures and everything.
That's judgmental.
We have a lot in common.
Ah, that's humble.
You know?
Yeah.
I think so. It is humble, and that's because that's what I'm all about. And I think that now that she's failed yet again in one of her projects, that she's also humble enough to accept my marriage proposal, and we will start our new lives together very shortly. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe we can double date.
Yeah.
With the person that I won't mention, that I've already mentioned, but I won't say her name again.
Ooh.
The love of your life. You don't have to deny it. You don't have to deny it. I'll confirm it for you that she is in fact the love of your life, even if you don't know it.
That's so silly, Marcus. That's so sweet.
I think it's true though. At the same time, I think.
She'd drive me nuts, and she'd be horrible to me, but I would love her. most likely,
Right.
because I'm that kind of guy.
That's marriage, though, brother. That is what it is. Like, you just have to, like, accept it and like, you know, like Joel in Risky Business.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Make your move.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think she's one to be kept, though.
That's true. Open marriage, perhaps.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right. It's done. It's a done
I have
deal.
no jealousy or qualms.
You know, it's good to have no qualms. What's a qualm, by the way?
It's a weird Q word thing. It's a weird Q word thing.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, go on.
Because I've heard of people having no qualms.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever heard of people having qualms.
Yeah, I've never had a qualm.
People always have no qualms. Like,
I wonder if the Batman has a qualm. It's my qualm, Robin.
so a qualm is an uneasy feeling of doubt, worry, or fear, especially about one's own conduct.
Ooh,
So,
I've had a qualm.
But no one ever says they do. They've always say they have no qualms.
Yes.
And can you have just one qualm? Or, can you have not? Because I just have one qualm. I have one uneasy feeling, but otherwise, no qualms at all. So it's a pang of conscience. Yeah. I bet Lindsay Lohan has a qualm. She probably has a qualm about our upcoming wedding, like kind of a cold feet qualm. But I think we can overcome that. She might have a feeling of uneasiness or a sense that something that she's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
But I want to convince her to have no qualms about it.
Qualms.
Yeah.
I wonder
I
if
don't
she
have any
shaves her qualm.
You know what? I think that if we have a kid, we're going to name our kid Qualm.
Yeah!
I think that would be a great name. Better than Dr. Marijuana Pepsi, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And round we go.
And yeah, and I think that's it. I think that we've come full circle back to Dr. Marijuana Pepsi. And I want to talk a little bit, I guess, more about Miss Pepsi. And then before we wrap this up, because that's just fascinating.
Yeah, it's amazing.
She's been teased her whole life about being named Marijuana Pepsi.
Yeah.
And her mom told her that her birth name would take her places, and her mom turned out to be right.
Mm-hmm.
She was mocked her entire life for having an unusual name, and now she's 46. She's earned a PhD in higher education leadership, and her dissertation focused on, guess what? Unusual names, of course.
Wow.
So Marijuana Pepsi is now Dr. Marijuana Pepsi Van Dyke. And,
wow.
That's just amazing. The white teachers in school didn't like her name at all. A lot of people thought, strangely,
the black ones did though, right?
The black ones liked her name. The black people liked her name. Yeah. And a lot of people thought that, her mom was smoking marijuana and drinking Pepsi. It's so weird that it was like that. But the black community didn't think that. They did not think anything related to marijuana or Pepsi when they heard her name. You just thought, oh, that's a name.
Yeah.
It's just a name. She has two sisters named Robin and Kimberly.
Oh.
Those are the weird ones, right? Those names wouldn't take anybody anywhere.
No.
Right. You know, it's so rude. Her teachers would call her Mary. They wouldn't even say your name.
I mean, I'm just waiting for some mom to name their kid Matt or Crack.
This is my son, Crack, and his sister, Matt.
We're going to have Oxycontin in the fall. We're having Oxy and Roxy.
Oxy, middle name Compton.
Oxy was a twin.
Oxycontin Smith. and Meth Pookie Smith. And,
my kid's name is
and Crack Pipe Smith.
Propofol injection Lindis.
Propofol injection Lindis. When you do have your child with the unnamed lady, I think that would be a fantastic name for your first kid. Propofol injection. Yeah, nice.
And then his sister can be called Boof McFist Lindis.
Boof McFist. That name would take you places.
Yeah.
Dark places.
Dark places.
Dark with tight places.
Dark places with Boof McFist Lindis.
That sounds like a nature show.
Yeah.
Dark places with Boof McFist. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think there's any place we can go further.
No.
I mean, once you get to Boof McFist, that's it. That's it. Like where you can't go anywhere further than down that dark passage.
No.
Okay. So until next time.
Right then.
All righty then. Bye, everybody.
Bye.